Hello, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are from around the world. This is your host, Chikwemeka Edward Ataide, and I wanna waroha one of one Ugo. But my friends, they call me Eddie for short. It's a pleasure. Welcome aboard on this flight up to information and enlightenment, hoping to create some entertainment to make you have a nice day. Testing, testing. Hello. Welcome. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. This is your host, Chukwemeka Edward Ataide, and Yawuna Waro Hawan of Abugo. And you are welcome to Eddie for Short Live. We are online. We're still figuring out how the internet works in this area, and we're still figuring out how to connect everything to everything else. It has been really interesting so far. We hope that we can get information down to you from us. I'm here with the illustrious greatness, one with an awesome name that has been responsible for creating massive moves over there in Nigeria. Could you say hi to the group, to the guests online, or to the people online listening? Hello. Is your network bad or are you echoing yourself? I see how it is. Hold on. Well, that's a very good way to begin the podcast. Create it out of necessity. It's a pleasure to have you on the other side of the listening wave. How are you doing today, sir? Alhamdulillah. Doesn't pay. I can't lie. That's so. You just stole that from somebody's music, didn't you? Well, exactly. I just made reference to MI's, yeah, all of his new songs. Oh yeah. Tell us what you do. Speaking of music, you're a musician, right? You create music. I see your work online. Tell us about a little bit about it. Tell us about yourself, even. Uh, Quick work. Okay, I am an artist. I won't say I'm an artist per se. I'll define myself as I am art in its human form. I write, I produce, I mix, I master, spoken word that you are never going to hear. We would love to hear it one day. Maybe you hear some land on judgment day. But when I'm seated beside God, around everybody that gives me wrong. We would like to hear it regardless. Tell us about it. Where are you at right now? What country, what city, where are you based at? Or where are you based from right now? I'm in Lagos, Nigeria. Lagos, Nigeria, the bustling city in the heart of Africa. The giant country, Nigeria, and you are right smack bang in Lagos. Tell us about Lagos. What is it like over there? Lagos is amazing. If you don't have, Lagos is amazing, and you can easily be carried away if you're not focused, because there's so much going on. I think the word is Lagos is overwhelming. I see. Overwhelming in what sense? Hello, you there? Yeah, I'm right. Yeah, I say overwhelming in what sense, sir? In all ramifications, of like there's too much going on, so you really need to too much going on at this.
same time. So you really need to be focused, as I said. So it's like saying, it's like locking a monkey in a cage filled with bananas. Yeah, exactly. Monkey's gonna go bonkers.
I see. So you are relating your experience to that of an animalistic encampment. It is quite
Yes.
interesting for you to like put that, in perspective as a monkey, because over here people say things like, "Oh, we are in a right race. We are trying to secure the American dream, so to speak." Because I'm over here in America and you're over there in Nigeria. Tell me a little bit about the music industry and how it differs from over here.
I think the major difference is structure.
Hmm.
The Nigerian industry has no structure. There's so much going on, and yeah, so much going on. Apart from the structure issue, I don't think there's any other problem. There's not a problem, just the structure. And yeah, and of course, music is money. And money, the M music stands for money, you know. So,
Hmm.
yeah, so you need to really, really invest not just money, but time and good content. But over time, even if you are not making good art,
Yes.
it gets to a point where you just keep pumping money and all that, and just it's just like being stuck on the island with one person. And over time, no matter how much you hate the person, it just gives you over time you tend to build a certain sense of attachment to that person because you're stuck. Like there's
Mm-hmm.
no place you're going to at that point. So you're left with either working with them to achieve a common goal, which is escape, or you know you're just gonna be alone. And at the end of the day, everybody's trying to do so.
Got you. I'm very sure you went to high school, right? Then you went to higher education. Could you tell us about your education pathway so far? You are well learned, you are well
Uh,
spoken. I'm guessing you just didn't teach yourself all that, right?
the best thing that happened to me was, or the best thing that happened to me, or the best thing that's happening to me is 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 God uh, and family.
Hmm.
That is it. I don't think. I think the education starts from the house, technically.
Okay.
You know, you know. There's this analogy I have: monkey see, monkey do. So yeah,
Got you, got
so
you,
my
got
education.
you. Um, hmm got you. You're a Christian, yeah. Hallelujah. Well, I'm not deeply religious myself, but I try to be, pragmatic on how I talk about religion, because religion has been a very spicy topic, especially in my family and where I'm from. And it is quite interesting how people digest such a cake. Oh no, hold on. How
I
about
can hear
now?
you.
How about now?
No, I think it's better now.
It's better now. All right, we are back online on air.
Yeah,
We lost contact for a few seconds, but we can hear each other again. But yes,
yes, yes, okay.
tell us about your education, sir.
Okay. What do I have to say? I'm educated just like every other person, but my view on life changed. I think my perspective on life changed over time, and And I don't just know where to start from. But like every other person, I attended my primary, uh, junior, secondary, or as you have in America, junior high, senior secondary. Then I went to the university to study IT, you know, and at some point there was this,
Which university did you
there
go
was
to?
this, oh, Eastern Mediterranean, not
Nice.
Cyprus.
Oh, you studied out of Nigeria.
Yeah, just like you. Since you want to call me out, let me first of all call you out.
Go ahead, sir.
So at some point, there was this vacuum, there was this vacuum. You know, I was doing what I was doing, but the purpose, I was not finding fulfillment. You know,
Gotcha.
so at some point, I had to call the spade a spade, and face music. This is the happiest I've ever been in the past, you know, 11 to 12 years of my life.
I imagine. I can just imagine how elated you are about that sudden, tangent that you've decided to focus on, and it's actually giving you joy in what you do. I'm very amazed to hear that. I'm very honored that I can share that time of your life where you're transiting into higher and hopefully more lucrative aspects of life. And I understand that you are into making beats, and do you have any beats you could like throw for us around the track later on? Maybe we would like to listen to something like you create, but meanwhile we do want to take a few questions from the fans. I'm going to pull up the fan list. We have a few questions here. Usually I don't tell my fans what to ask or who the guest is going to be. Is on the last day. Once the thing's coming out, be like, oh yes, we have this person coming to the show, and then the questions just pour in. And I have about 7 questions here that are poured in from the poll that I put up. They want to ask first of all, what do they say? They say, how tall are you? I'm very sure it's probably a girl that asking
Six,
this.
about 6'4"
6 point
centimeters.
6.4194.
No, 6 feet 4. 6 feet 4. Like in shoes, I'm 6'5" in shoes. Oh, yeah, that's like 194 centimeter. So
Got you.
195. That's
Ladies,
the
so you
metric.
heard him. He's 6'4", so he can give you a hug without messing with your wigs.
So I have to see the wig, like I have
You have
at
to
that
be the
height. I
judge
usually
of
see the real height of the wig.
you can see the wig. Which one is real and which one isn't? That is true. All right, I have another question
Exactly.
here from the family, from the fans. They're asking, do you have any siblings?
Oh yeah, I have three.
Hmm. I'm guessing I can do
I have
that. I
three.
follow up on that and say, at what position are you?
I'm the last.
Last born.
I have
Got
an
it.
elder brother and two elder sisters.
Hmm. I believe I met your elder brother last time. I need to say hi to him. Mind twirly to him.
Yeah, it's not.
Uh, that's excellent.
Just that
Excellent.
me. Just me. Yeah.
Now I do have a couple more questions, but meanwhile, I do have something that I wanted to prod your mind with, in terms of how to be successful in what we are doing, because you're paving a new path for yourself. Basically, anything that you do is gonna be part of the success story down the line. Correct?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Now, if you
Yeah,
agree
very
with me
true.
on that, I would say, okay, there are a few questions some people want to ask on like your path to success. Say, for example, you are 10 years down the line now, and we're asking the question, sir, what time do you wake up in the morning? Do you think the time you woke up in the morning affected your success? What would you say, sir?
Uh, I think, first So for my clock is upside down. Uh,
Your clock is upside down?
I go. Yes, I go to bed before waking up, and I wake up before going to bed. So unless I have important things to do, then I have to like just off bed a little. Because like right now I'm currently teaching music production, mixing and mastering.
Okay.
So I have classes. I usually have classes, 4 hours classes, Mondays and Wednesdays, from like 12 to 4. So
Okay.
for those days, I usually try and wake up like go to bed normal, or sometimes I don't sleep. I just go. Or regarding um, uh, your question earlier about when I was waking up, have anything to do with success, I think it doesn't. I think the foundation of you finding success is deeply embedded. So it has to be you finding passion, peace with what you do. If the passion is there, the fire will burn. So I think passion is the foundation. Do you really love what you're doing? If you don't, then succeeding is almost impossible.
All right. Let me answer one question from the fans. I believe this is coming from a guy. Um, yeah, the name is anonymous for some reason. He's asking, how far can you see?
Okay.
I think I know exactly
Firstly,
who's saying this.
I want to I want to say I want to say this. CJ, your father, because that's the only person that will ask this question. I happen to be your brother. So sorry if your father gestures affecting you as well.
Oh, that's good. Even though he was anonymous, he was able to be found out.
Just tell him I see as far as his hairline goes back.
I need to have CG on this podcast next time so that we can talk about this. Yes. A pleasure, sire. Yeah. Oh, I would love this podcast. Have both of you online, talk to both of you to be amazing. Real quick before we cut this short for the meantime, I know I'll probably want to do another one another time, but I do have to get going to DC this afternoon, and I do want to ask a couple more questions from the fans before we head out. First question coming from the fans is okay. I already asked you what time you wake up. The second question I asked you how tall are you. Third question they asked you okay, where do you get your hair done? Is he a guy or a girl?
It has to be a girl. I don't really like touch my hair. It has to be a girl. When it's not my mother, it's somebody else. So at this point, it's just two people that touch my hair: my mom and my stylist.
Nice.
Shout out to Shola.
Shola. Shout out to Shola. She's a OG that does your hair. That's what's up. Awesome. All right. I think I have a couple more questions, but we might save that for another time when you are here. Sir, great. I do appreciate you. Could you play us a hit that would play us out, please?
I'm in the kitchen, except you want me to find place.
Is that not where you make your music when you cooking something? You cook up a beat, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to eat rice and spaghetti. What you talking about? I think you got me. You actually got me off guard. I woke up from quite long.
That's how my podcast is. We are not designed to. It's a podcast that's designed to meet you at your basic self, like who you are, where you are. You tell me what you're doing. Let's talk. Let's gyrate. Let's mix mind. I would like you to ask me questions, me to ask you questions. But perhaps maybe on the next time you come around, that would be something you want to do.
Funny enough, I don't work on Sundays normally. Like I don't turn on my computer on Sundays.
Oh no.
You have to pick a day to rest. Rest is also as if not twice, as important as putting in the work. Because if the mind is troubled, there's nothing cannot be productive. So I tend to take Sundays off and just spend that on a couch potato or I'm oxygen or what. You know.
Got
Just there on the table doing nothing. Absolutely nothing.
got you. Well, it has been an honor, sir. I do appreciate you for taking these last 15, 19 minutes to talk to me, give me a piece of your mind, share a little bit of your history, share a little bit of your personality, and a little bit of your jokes. I do appreciate and honor and wish you more grace in all your endeavors. I know by next time we'll be talking, your studio would have been completed if it's not already complete by now, right?
Oh, there's always developments going on. Well, I promise the next time you call, there will be something on the background.
Awesome. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that. Thank you so much for joining us. I do appreciate you and I honor the honor that you've given us to listen to share your mind with us. This has been Eddie for short and great Kyaputen. We want to shout out to the fans. Anybody want to shout out to? I know you shouted out to Shola, your mom, your dad, your brothers, your sisters, your brother, your sisters. Who else you want to shout out to?
Thank you for having me. Firstly, shout out to you, your
Appreciate you,
family,
sire.
DJ, Vibes. Who else? You fat bald headed bastard. You don't miss that shit. I get hold of you. But other than that, you know, shout out
Oh
to
my
everybody that's
goodness.
shouting out.
Oh, what have I
Shout out to
started?
everybody.
This is going to be war. I need to do this. I'm going to get CJ's reaction to that. Know exactly what it is. Yes. All right, sir. I do appreciate you. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for hearing out. Let's thank the audience as well. They've been audience to hear us this far ramble with our terrible mics and everything.
Let me clap for the audience. Which our terrible, the terrible mic is yours. The fuck you talking
My
about?
mic was good though. I don't know.
I'm not sharing that blame with you. The terrible mic is yours.
Is that so?
So take that.
Let's take it and leave it now. Yes, sir. Well, thank you so much once again. I appreciate you. Let's cut it quits here.
Alright, man.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Thank you for coming aboard. This was fun. We need to do this more often on
Alright,
Clubhouse.
yeah.
How do I even stop this thing?
And have a wonderful.
Yes, sir.
Just shout stop to stop. Ask Anisa to stop it for you.
Is that so? All right, Leah.
No.
Is that what you're hearing? Let me try some. Hold on. Let me try some. I'm gonna turn this fan off because it seems like it is way too loud. I'm gonna try bringing the sound out of Bluetooth speaker. I don't even know if you can hear me right now. I cannot hear you myself, which is the most odd thing.
Yeah, sounds like
Can you
you're
hear?
transmitting through radio frequency. Yeah, I can hear you now.
Is
It's
it?
not the.
Is that clear?
Yeah, I think it's clear. It's better now.
I'm trying to use this new microphone. I think it's not doing well at all.
What's not doing what?
The new mic.
Oh my.
Yeah, it's a lapel mic. It's one of these mics that they get from for reporting news. Right? I'm trying to get it to work, and it is not agreeing with me at all.
What should you have?
This is dating website. I have a blue shirt on. It's called the legal shirt.
No, like what part of your shirt? You just imagine using a lapel mic on a shirt that doesn't have a lapel.
Well,
Probably that's probably.
it's a lapel mic that it has a clip on that you can clip on things.
But it just called it's like wanting to use what they call it. It's like wanting to eat breakfast for dinner and dinner for breakfast.
I hear you.
And lunch rather than breakfast. You see food for the
Is that so? Well, welcome to Eddie for Short Flight on the Wall podcast with Eddie for Short, and we are here live on Clubhouse with High Priest himself, the legendary man with the greatest of names. All great Kyaputen. Greetings to you, sir.
This lady, I still will not buy your car. I still will not buy what you're selling. This is to you too.
What am I selling? I'm not selling much now.
That's how you to start now. Oh, this, oh, that, oh, this. Bam, link, click on the link. I put it in my
we don't have any link that we're sending anything for now. All we are doing right
I'm
now.
just trying. Oh.
You said what?
This is me telling you, this is me telling you, I don't know what you're about this night. I mean, this afternoon. This afternoon where you are. I mean, where you are. Yeah, I think this should be early evening where you are.
It is early
I'm
evening
just
here.
telling you whatever.
It,
I'm just telling you whatever your plans like don't work. You understand?
I don't have any plans like that, though. No ulterior motives, so to speak. But first, go
It's
ahead.
not you. When there's A in your name and you're telling me that material motive, you lie. What does A in your name stand for?
I have to go get my mic because I don't know how everybody can hear me. I don't know if they can hear me clearly. I want to make sure that the mic is clear on the other side. You feel me?
I'm not that girl that said hello.
We have a lot of questions from the fans. Great. Are you ready to answer?
Who are your fans first? Oh.
They are anonymous, some of them. Some of them are well known.
I don't know if you have Jewish fans, Christian fans, Muslim fans, so
I have all sorts of
I
fans.
cannot categorically tell you one answer now and one fan will not come and say ask one question like that.
I see.
I don't understand. I see.
Siri, I did not talk to you, Siri. Be quiet. How about now? Can you hear me now? Let me see. I'm trying to make this work so that you can hear me. Hello, hello. Testing, testing. 1 2 1 2. How is it now? Huh? No, I can't even hear you. This is the weirdest thing. This is the weirdest thing. Hold on. Hello? That mic was good. The mic was good, right? How about now? Can you hear me? Can you hear me clearly? Hello? Can you hear me clearly? Hello? I don't know if it's your network. How about is it my network? Can you hear me? Mm. Eh, don't worry, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out little by little. It's not a rush. I say we'll figure it out. It's little by little. It's not a rush. I'm gonna try and see if this will work. It does sound clearer. Can you hear me clearer? That's the thing. I don't know if you can hear me. That is the strangest thing. I mean, I can hear this mic now, but what I really need is to hear this phone. Let's connect this mic to the phone. Just hang on with me, please. Hang on for me. And it's the strangest thing. Sometimes it connects, sometimes it doesn't. Hello? Did I hear somebody? Hello? Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me? Okay. I'm still trying to figure out this new mic. It's a strange one. You're winning now. Abi. I say you're winning now. Abi. Need to connect. Hold on, I think I just got a brilliant idea. That might just work. Uh, No, no, no. You can stay online. What I'm trying to do is a little different. I'm trying to connect this new mic